Hello everybody, I'm Peyton Callan. I'd like to welcome you back to my channel. While you're thinking about it, please hit subscribe and like if you enjoy what you're hearing here. Now I promised you pagan viewpoints, news, and things you can use. Well, today's going to be a pagan viewpoint. I'm going to try not to cuss. What is going on in our Senate, our Congress, and among our people? We've had close elections before, but we have never had the fraudulent exercise that even though they know they lost, they were going to say they won and steal all of our votes from us while saying they are stopping the steal. I'm really outraged. We have Congresswoman Bobbert in office carrying weapons, and she has already incited to violence. She has said she wishes harm to another colleague, Nancy Pelosi. Then we have this Marjorie Greene, another gun nut. I got to say this about weapons. I've carried weapons all my life. I did it professionally. I don't own any. I'm not afraid of the world. I walk where I need to walk. If I get into a problem, I use this and this. I don't need to go bang, bang, bang. Now, if you're that afraid of this world that we live in, that you have to have those weapons, I guess that's one thing, but I'm a little tired of all the death that comes with your weapons choice. Those are all our children dying in those school shootings and everything else. But what I really wanted to talk about is we have this minority of our people who refuse to stop lying. They keep repeating the mantra that we won, we won, we won, when they did not. Congress members have stood up and voted, in my opinion, for sedition. Senate members have committed treasonous acts. I want to know why they are still seated in the Congress, Senate or lower house, I don't care. Why are they still there? Millions of people worked their behinds off to get Democrats a majority. Now we want to see some majority rule. We want to see accountability. I know what's happened because I know that conservative mindset. I was raised by those people from day one. I left them, but I know them. They truly believe that liberals, that includes pagans, I have yet to meet a conservative pagan, that liberals won't do anything, that they are all talk. We're all going to let them smack us in the face for 4 or 5 years, tell us that they were smacking us in the face, gleefully scream that we could not do anything about it whatsoever, and then when we do something about it, turn the whole thing around because they are the favored sons. They didn't really mean it. People died that day. People are no longer on this globe because of what they incited, led, and participated in. Sedition, to my mind, treason. Let's look at that word, treason. I do understand that the Constitution defines it differently. That to be Accused of treason, you must have gone to make war against the nation, or to have aided or abetted those who would make war against our nation. Where did they not make war against our nation? War is an armed conflict to achieve political goals. Their goal was to keep their person and their party in power. They used weapons. They were formed, but they believed their own propaganda, and that's their biggest problem. They are delusional in every possible way. Part of their delusion is that we will not fight back, that if they just get up there and tell us to sit down and shut up, that we will. Liberals are weak. Why they need to tell this to themselves, I can guess. But I'm kind of glad they take us as weak because it gives us a lot of room to move. We need to call our Congress people and we need to make our points. That trial is coming, and I don't want to see any bullshit. I want accountability. These people tried to take over our nation and make me, you, everybody a de facto slave to them, their religion, their politics, their white supremacy, and I am not doing it. Yes, I'm an expat. I live in Germany. I'm still an American. The last place I voted was in Oregon. So if you're listening in Oregon, take care of our needs. Now, they had 4 years, and the criminality was just incredible. The hubris, the arrogance, the incompetence. And for them to turn now and say, oh, wait a minute, mommy, daddy, we didn't do anything. Can you just ignore that and we'll move on? No, we can't. There is no ignoring this. Anybody who has successfully raised children understands, no, there comes a time, a point where you have got to sit back and say, no, enough is enough. You have crossed a massive line. They killed other Americans to try to keep their delusion. Now, I've told you I don't like euphemisms and I don't like cutting around the corners. I don't like reading about the bush. Trump almost had to be their hero. Incompetent, baseless braggart. Okay? He is complete shine. It's all you see. It's glamour. There is nothing there. And they are trying to commit an insurrection to prop up nothing there. Why? Personal power. They will be among the chosen under Trump's regime. That's not good enough. It's not going to work. You're not going to get me and you and you and you and you to go to work every day and create profit for these people. No, you're just going to get something really bad. I'm very tired of the hypocrisy of these people. They say one thing, they do another, every time, every time. I have no problem with anybody's orientation, sexually, whatever, okay? But if you embrace evil, you have a good time putting small children in cages, separating families, blocking whole religious groups from entering the country, taking away safety rules so that people like me who have to work for a living don't die at the job. So some, tiny portion of the populace gets richer. I have no more patience for this. I don't want your riches especially. I'd like to be okay. I want all my bills paid and I would like to eat every day. But I don't want to be rich. I think the need to be a billionaire is a singular sickness. So when did the sick people take over the asylum? That's what I want to know. And I want justice. Because as long as these people do what they do, we're never going to get to one world, one people. And we must. Because the division is just making things hard on an already hard lifetime. You know, everything is a choice. We choose every moment that we go forward. What are we going to choose, America? Favored sons or not, they shouldn't be favored. These are the lowest of the low. And I want accountability back in our politics, in our system, in our nation. That's what I'm hoping for. Now, that's a pagan perspective. I've kept you guys a long time. Thank you for listening to me. Remember, call your congresspersons, call your senator, speak out. It's too important not to. Y'all have a great day. Thank you for coming by. Remember, one world, one people. Together, we'll get this done. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye now.